Hello friend, welcome back to my new lecture on Education 4.0 like Industry 4.0. Education 4.0 is very emerging topic of this time. As we know, we are following the social distancing and online meeting, online classes and online transaction all are very important this time of crisis. So education 4.0 is also very important direction and dimension of this era. So we are talking about technology enabled learning, technology enabled education. So you can see this slogan: if we teach today the way we were taught yesterday, we are not preparing students for today or tomorrow. So we have to change. So by this slogan, we can understand that we have to change our way of teaching and way of education, way of teaching as well as way of learning, because the things are evolving very rapidly, and we are in the age of this innovation era, innovative era, innovation era. We are in the age of technological era. So we have to change our way of learning as well as way of teaching. So first of all, education 1.0 that came centuries of experience with memorization. So when the civilization has started, that time the person memorized the things and knowledge. They memorize the knowledge. That time we don't have paper. We scarcity of paper, and uh, we don't have any means of writing and other things. So that was the very initial days education, that is education 1.0. Then came different development in the education, and education 2.0 came, and this is called internet enabled learning. That was the big development. Internet is the way of medium of the learning that time, and during 90s and 90s, and education 3.0, that was consuming producing knowledge. So this was also very important era of education. So these development are very rapid. Education 2.0 to 2. Education 3.0. This transition was very rapid, and within 10 or 15 year, we have moved from education 2.0 to 2.3.0, and finally this era, this time, this current time of education 4.0, and we are empowering education to produce innovation. We are innovating the new idea in the education as well as training and learning. So this is very important and emerging area at this time because knowledge is a power, and information is very important backbone of any organization. So need for education 4.0 framework. So this is a necessity and need of education 4.0 framework. So initially we have the economy of agriculture economy during 19th century, and then came industrial economy again in industrialized economy again in 19th century, and during 20th century we have been knowledge economy, and we are moving towards innovative society and innovation economy. So we are moving towards innovation. So we are innovating new and new methods. uh, all the time we are innovating new methods in education and teaching and learning. Technology enabled learning has changed the meaning of teaching and learning, and data is asset right now, and data is very important right now. So the data analytics, the data oblique analytics, tsunami is about to hit the education sector. So it's tsunami. So we have been large amount of data. We have tsunami of data and information and analytics. So this has been affected the education sector massively. So this is very important for student, teachers, and learners also. So tsunami impact of ICT professional. So this term is given by Professor Cha in 2016. So we have books, we have library, teacher, classroom. So we have been uh, so many resources of OER, MOOCs, cloud computing. We have been so many resources, and these resources are available to help a student. And this is the model. And teachers interaction is there, and internship of job market is there. So we have been so many resources, and we are talking about MOOCs, we are talking about big data, universities, open education, online education. So many new concepts came, and so innovative concept came. And we are talking about web. Now we are talking about the web 3.0 moving towards web 4.0. Artificial intelligence is there, and education is anywhere, anytime, personalized education according our level of mind, our level of understanding. The personalized institutions and universities are giving personalized education, flexible delivery of education, peer to mentor, mentorship programs. So many mentorship programs are there, and practical applications are very rich now. And you can see the practical implementation of the formula, practical implementation of the things is very easy now. Modular project based learning and game based learning, student ownership, evaluated and examined learning, and so many new dimension of the learning right now. And we are moving towards this direction. And virtual immersive teaching and learning environment is there. And we have virtual reality. We can take the advantage of TV in our classroom. So we can say TV rolled out in our classroom. So this is benefit of the virtual reality. And in India we are producing a very skilled and professional manpower, and we are leading towards all the area of the world. And our scientists, our professional, our doctors, our employee in Microsoft, there's so many, they are playing a big role in world economy. So you can see by this diagram, by this slide, medical doctors in USA, 5% of Indian medical doctors are in USA. So India is already well established source of highly talented manpower. So we have been highly talented manpower, and we have scientists of 12% scientists in USA, and we have 36% scientists at NASA. These are the Indian scientists. And employee at Microsoft, 34% employee in Microsoft are Indian, and 20% scientists uh, at Intel are Indian. So India as a percentage of the total manpower and workforce. So India is leading very important role, and India is playing very important role in leading company in USA, in developed country. So because our learning is very good, and our institutions are very good, and we are moving towards this direction. But according to time, we also have to change the scenario. So you can see here in US, the scarcity of the manpower is 70%. In China it is 10%, Japan it is 9%, Russia it is 6%, UK it is uh, 2%, and others is 12.5%. So cumulatively, if we see the shortage of 56.5 million skilled manpower, it is required all over the world. But India is producing excess manpower. We have been surplus manpower, and it is 47%. So out of 56.5 scarcity, shortage of manpower, we are producing surplus 47%, 7 million manpower. So we have this huge human resource, and this is helpful uh, to get back the foreign exchange in India. So this will benefit our country, and this is very uh, important figure for us. And so we have to skill our manpower. So world require around 56% skilled manpower. So we have to, if we will produce a good and skilled manpower, then we will be benefited, and our human resource can be employed all over the world. So this is the scenario, and this is the great opportunity which we have to catch. And so we need such a learning facility uh, which can be remotely possible. So, to provide remote access lab in the various disciplines in science and engineering, and which is beneficial for UG and PG students, and where student can learn the thing at own pace and and arouse their curiosity accordingly. And so we need lots of learning management system. So this we require, so for skilling and for developing and training the manpower, so we require online and learning environment. We require such a learning environment. So technology enabled learning or this education 4.0 is a very important resource at this time and very important technology. And so we have to learn about all the techniques of industry 4.0. So this is very helpful. And today we provide learner different means of training. So we have been the facility of study material, face to face counseling we are doing. Traditionally we are doing the face to face counseling. Radio broadcasting is there. We are providing the knowledge and classes through radio broadcasting. Internet based delivery is there. Work experience we can have. We will have the facility. We are providing the facility as well. We are employing the student for different intensive also. Teleconferencing is one of the best medium of the teaching and learning. TV broadcasting is also a mode of learning. Practical training, virtual lab, virtual classroom, so many facilities. So they all are learner centric, and so we have to move as IGNOU is doing all the things. So other universities are also doing in this direction. So this is the new model, and this is the emerging and future model where learner is benefited by the different mode or medium of the learning. So we have to move towards this direction. So government are having have taken different initiative in e-learning. National knowledge network is there. There are so many e-repository tools like digital books, virtual classroom, virtual university, blogs, NROER, NPTEL, YouTube, spoken tutorial, Wiki University, A-Club, Brihaspati, TED Talks, Khan Academy, EduSet, M-Learning, Webcast are so many technology techniques which are helpful in teaching and learning. So I will discuss all the things in coming slides. A-View, Skype-based learning, Google Blue Button, Google Meet, DTH-based content delivery, and active learning, passive learning, hybrid learning, flipped classroom, inverted classroom, just-in-time teaching, inquiry-driven teaching, and problem-based learning. So these are the different concepts also. Content management system and learning management system, they are very important. Drupal, Joomla are very popular uh, programming tools. OER and MOOCs are doing the wonder in this time. Cloud-based tool like blogging, OpenOffice, Google Docs, they are very helpful in teaching and learning for collecting data. Also, photo editing is very helpful. So we have been so many portal where they provide the photo editing facility. Content delivery tool like tablet, smartphone, interactive visual board, Cam Studio are there. Different educational groups are there. So in social, this is social media based learning. Student having their different learning groups, and they can they exchange there. They can exchange their notes and other video and audio study material on their groups, personal groups, WhatsApp groups. E-workshop, seminar, e-conference are going very popular during this time. During the crisis of COVID, it is these all the technology, all the techniques are going very popular, and persons are using, lots of person are using this technology. And you can see this diagram. This is very amazing fact that telephone has taken 75 years to reach 100 million customer, and web has taken 7 years to reach 100 million customer. Facebook has taken 4 years to reach 100 million customer, and Instagram has taken 2 years to reach 100 million customer. However, for games like Pokemon Go, it's taking only 1 month to reach 100 million customer. So the speed of IT, the speed of ICT is so fast that the newer generation is very anxious and very keen to adapt the technology. So we have to develop the educational system accordingly. So if we are providing traditional education system to the new generation, so they will not adapt that learning system, the learning pattern. So they will adapt only technology based learning. So however, for older generation this is not preferable. Always the older generation will criticize this technology based learning, but newer generation are liking this technology based learning more and more, because you can see this growth of technology, how the growth of technology you can see here. And top 20 internet countries in 2016, this is the statistics of 2016. China is in number 1 and India is in number 2. So this is the number of internet user. So India in the second position. So in India, in our country, we are the largest internet users country. World, our ranking is world number 2 ranking. So this is the scenario. So that's why we have to if we are moving towards this technology enabled learning, so it's a best idea and best option, best decision towards this direction. So internet is the main medium for the technology enabled learning, because student in sitting in remotely, and from remote position of they are connecting through internet, and through internet they are connected with the physical lab. So this is virtual lab concept, where the students are learning practical implementation remotely from centralized server or centralized computer lab or some centralized other subjects lab. So this is the basic idea behind this virtual lab and virtual learning also there. So for e-learning, we require four pillars for learning, for technology enabled learning. Number one, e-content or digital content. Number two, digital communication. So we have been lots of e-content. We have all the books in e-form. So all the books are digitized. Older books are digitized by scanning the books. And some we have been digital communication. We have been different mode of digital communication through which we are connected with each other. So we have been digital communication, and we have a good interface. We have lots of interfaces like Skype, like Google Blue Button, Google Meet, WebMax, and so many interfaces. They are providing services for online learning. And on the other hand, we have trainer and trainee remotely. So trainer are the e-tutor, we can call it e-tutor. So e-tutor are training their students remotely. So these all are possible right now. If these four pillars are possible, then this is called technology based learning or e-learning. So we have been content in digitized form, all the content in digitized form. You can see here we have been lots of books inside one Kindle, and we can read all the books from the Kindle. And even in Kindle we have audiobook also, as well as we can read the books. So this is the benefit. And digital communication, we have been a strong medium of internet, Skype, AView, Google Blue Button, Google Meet, and go to meeting into so many digital communication techniques by which we are connecting with the client and the trainer also. So you can see this type of the menus are there. So we have the person, his photograph which is speaking and we giving the lecture. On the other hand, we have been list of users which are connected, and we can share slides same time. So we have different things in one platform, so making the meeting just like a live meeting. So these are the new technology, and we are in the era of virtual technology, virtual university. So the new concept is virtual university, as we are talking today about virtual international conferences or which virtual conferences. So sitting anywhere in our homes, we are connected with each other and feeling the experience that we are sitting all together in this room. So this is the feel. So now the concept has been changed. The term virtual school, virtual university. So third age virtual university, we are talking about this. And we don't have any the newer universities having no infrastructure of building. They have the infrastructure of server. They have been mail server, they have been content server to deliver the student, they have been data server about record of student, streaming server where different audio video lectures are there, studio where the teachers are giving lecture and this is recorded and stored in the streaming server, and accordingly application server which is connected with the student as well as academician as well as university administration. So directly the student will visualize the lectures in from the university server, and accordingly they will give online exam, and accordingly they will be given the certificate through the server. So we require mail server, content server, application server, data server, streaming server. So we require different servers. We require network of server, and but we don't require more buildings as well as the things. So cloud based university, this is called virtual university. So this is the new concept, this is the new era university. So one side is trainer and other side is the trainee. So NPTEL is one of the initiative which is taken by different IITs, around 16 IITs and IISc. They have started this NPTEL program, National Program for Teaching Learning Enhancement. This is under MHRD. So they have recorded all the lectures in the video mode. So this was the first initiative that is very popular. They are providing schedule as well as other type of the courses. Virtual lab is also a very good initiative of the IITs. And recent we have so many learning techniques. We have been virtual classes, virtual reality, Google Cardboard named virtual reality headset that uses a wearer own smartphone. We can wear our smartphone on our eyes, and we can take the advantage and experience of the feelings of the TV on our eyes. So that has seen a lot of uptake, and including we can visualize the 3D graphics very easily. Gamification, game based learning is very popular right now, and this is student likes this type of learning. So rather than involving game, particularly on game based learning is better. So these are the new innovative concept, and webinar, real-time web-based seminar and presentation lectures are going very popular during COVID crisis. All the around 100% student and schools has adapted this online learning, online webinar. So this was very good example of the online learning. Social learning, we have been different social media group. We have the different group in Twitter and in Facebook where students exchange their data, their lectures, students share their notes over there, and this was a very good practical and starting towards this direction. M learning, mobile based learning. So mobile is dominating here. So without using any desktop, we are using all the things, we are doing all the learning through our mobile phone, all the meeting through our mobile phone. So this is device based learning. And models of e-learning, this is the newer model of learning, and this is the future of learning. Khan Academy is going very popular. This was the Salman Khan Academy. So we can create our class, we can add student our class, and this way you can see here create classes, and we can create all the subject classes like algebra, maths, geometry. So this was very interesting, and people are moving towards this direction. So we have to improve or increase our visibility on web. So this was the time, we otherwise we will not exist. TED talk initially started 15 minutes or 10 minutes talks, 10 to 20 minutes talks, and they are very popular between the learning fraternity. So this was the amazing effect on teaching and learning. Covers all subject topics, and from science to business, global issue, and more than 100 languages are these TED talks. Technology, entertainment, and design talks. So very professional talks are there. Moodle is a free software package designed to help lecturers, students as a tool to provide creation of the quality teaching. So modular object oriented dynamic learning environment it is. And once logged in, user has to access the course and courses they are registered in. Lecturers are registered as a user that can edit the courses and sites, including modifying activities and making students. So this was the new era of technology, and uh, mm, we are talking about the blended and open learning. Blended learning is a combination of face-to-face learning, e-learning, and mobile learning. So you can see here face-to-face learning and independent learning, collaborative learning. So combination of all these three. So online with open entry. So we can see it blended learning. So when we have all three type of internet based learning, face to face learning, collaborative learning, e-learning, mobile based learning. So combination of all these three learning is called blended learning. So we are in the age of this blended learning, online and face-to-face learning. This is again you can see here in the diagram, online learning as well as face-to-face learning. The combination, the intersection of these two is called blended learning. In blended learning, we have face-to-face learning as well as online learning. So IIT Bombay has initiated this concept, and massive open online learning MOOCs are very popular now, and we have different companies, different players are providing MOOCs such as Coursera, Udemy, so many Baidu app. So many companies are providing private player as well as government player. Government SWAYAM is a MOOCs platform, one of the biggest MOOCs platform. Open means it is free, open to everyone, and internet connection required here. And very large often have student enrolled so big. So around 50,000 or more students are, suppose they are connected. They have taken only one course, to that the faculty cannot respond everyone individually. So this is the future. It has been foreseen that the near future universities will award degree with 100% content on MOOCs. So you can see this time, this is started happening during this time, during this COVID crisis. The universities are approving the MOOCs courses. Already universities are approving these courses, and students are they are adapting these courses. So we have been different MOOCs provider, Apple iTunes, SU, Canvas, Class2Go, Coursera, Coursite, EDX, Google Course Builder, Khan Academy, Udacity, Udemy. So these are the Google Course Builder. So these private players are providing the MOOCs facility, and they are charging for the MOOCs facility, and we can buy the course from these MOOCs provider. So this is the business now. So you can buy a degree from these MOOCs provider. So these are also few existing MOOCs, Udacity, Open Up, EDX. So these are the different players, and these are popular MOOCs provider. EDX is one of the MOOCs provider. This was the collaboration of Harvard and MIT. This is under collaboration. So students of engineering are liking this EDX course, and companies are approving these courses. Suppose a student has done some EDX certification, so company are approving these courses. So we have been the concept of the Wiki University. We have which is devoted to learning resources, informal learning, teachers, students, researcher to join creating open educational resources, collaborative learning community it is. And community wiki is there, subject guide wiki as courseware, wiki as website, and anyone can make change. So this is the wiki, how library can use the Wikipedia patterns. So this is the new time, and this time is very important for towards this new technology. Open courseware are very popular now, and the graph of selecting this open learning day to day is increasing. Free lecture notes, exam video from MIT, no registration are required. So easily person are doing enrolling in these courses. So we have been Wiki University, Wikipedia, Wiki University, Rice University, mm, Merlot University, Knowledge Hub, Flickr, UNESCO Internet Archive, iTunes, YouTube. So YouTube also playing a very important role. We are uploading our video content on on YouTube. Suppose I am developing this video and I have uploaded this video on YouTube, so anybody can see my video and he can like my video and he can learn from my video. So YouTube is one of the learning biggest learning resource. So these are the benefit, and we have been some new concept also like 10 marks. So this is the evaluation based site. So device will load it on digital textbook on our textbooks and commonly used software for the students grade level. So they count the student grade. So these are the education discovery education, 10 marks, canvas, big idea learning. So these are the different learning tools. And this 10 marks, this is an Amazon company's 10 marks, and online math resource. This is the biggest online math resource. So we have been math test over here. So assignment are assigned by the teacher and can be tailored to fit student needs and monitored by the teacher and parent and student. So teacher, student, and the parents of the student, they can monitor directly. So this is the math training resource, 10 marks, and so many other companies are there. So Cisco WebEx meeting is one of the popular meeting apps right now. So around 10,000 or more participants can join at a time on this Cisco WebEx meeting. So we can generate meeting, we can invite person on meeting, so we can share our notes, everything in this platform. AView is the one of the older and traditional learning learning platform. So we can organize class over there, meeting over there, training workshop over there, conferences there. So we can connect it by laptop, by phone, by TV, by mobile and desktop. So we have been different medium by which we can connect with the AView platform, and we can raise our hand to ask the question. We can tablet poll. Suppose in a question, suppose we have to poll on particular issue, so we can poll by our devices. Mobile quiz also there, we can answer accordingly, and question and chat is also there. So live audio video streaming is there. So these are the new era of schooling and new era of classroom. New era classroom content collaboration is very helpful. Desktop sharing is helpful in this AView features and document sharing, whiteboard sharing, 3D viewer is there, video sharing is there. So we have been so many different initiatives are there. So directly they can count heads and they can count the attendance. They can uh, receive the attendance directly from the camera. So this is the facility over this one. And the person who are sitting alert, so they count the people as well as person are sitting alert or not, they will also record it. Suppose person is sleeping in the classroom, then it will record accordingly, and accordingly they can send the message to the student. So person who are participating in the class or who are participating in the meeting, so their views, their photographs also visible on the meeting IDE meeting platform. So these are the facility: whiteboard interaction, mobile quiz, live question, tablet poll. These are all interaction in the classroom, different interaction in the classroom. And you can see we have been the facility now. We can see 3D and 4D view of any scientific design. So this is possible now. You can see here. So this is 3D 4D view. This is also, so we have been 3D simulation and thyroid surgery. So so this is the live and practical implementation of the surgery, of the thyroid surgery. So practically we can train ourselves by visualizing this. And so this is the advantage of this new technological era. SWAYAM is one of the biggest platform. So student and trainers are benefiting by this SWAYAM platform. This is the platform MHRD. So we have to enroll on it, and so many scheduled courses are there in SWAYAM portal. So these are the benefit of technology enabled learning. So I hope guys you understand this lecture, and you have enjoyed this lecture. So thank you very much, thanks again, and please do subscribe my channel and don't forget to press bell icon of my channel. Thanks again.